Hello my dear students, this is Dr. Vishali Jain, your English teacher. So today we will be focusing on chapter 2, which is prescribed in your 9th class book Beehive, entitled The Sound of Music. My dear students, this chapter is divided into two parts, and first part is Evelyn Glennie and second part is Bismillah Khan. So my dear students, let me clear now itself. The first part, Evelyn Glennie, is written by a well-known and great author, Deborah Colley, and the second part, Bismillah Khan, is anonymous, means its writer is not publicly known. This chapter is related to two persons who are connected or who belong to music world, and we see that Bismillah Khan is the Shehnai player. In this chapter, we come to know about the interesting lives of two musical legends, and one part is about a Scottish musician named Evelyn Glennie, and the other part is about Indian legend named Bismillah Khan. And further, this chapter chooses these two musicians because of their interesting lives. Their life was not that much smooth. It was full of zigzags, means it was full of hardships. And this chapter will also help us to gain insight into the struggle and hard work, and definitely we will get motivated after this. Let's see. The Sound of Music chapter is divided into two parts that we know earlier also, and each part focuses on two musicians, Evelyn Glennie and Bismillah Khan. Out of this, Part 1 throws light on Evelyn's life and struggles to become a successful musician. We will get motivated by her life. You know what is the most interesting fact in this chapter, and that is that Evelyn is profoundly deaf. Yes, my students, she could not listen, and the musician learned to listen to music through her body and not from the ears. Now, she does not hear music, but she feels it. And we will also come to know that how 11 years old, means Evelyn Glennie was 11 years old when she found out that she had some troubles in hearing, and nonetheless that did not stop her from pursuing her career in music. Even after knowing the fact that she could not listen, she could not stop herself, but she continued on his way of music. And we also know that her teacher, whose name was Ron Forbes. This point is to be remembered, my dear students. Ron Forbes was the one to recognize her talent, and he unlocked doors to her potential and helped her to achieve the impossible, because we cannot even imagine that how tough it is when a person cannot listen and he is a superb and like wow musician. It was really a tough journey, you know. And she is now one of the most renowned names in the music industry. Out of this, she has many accolades and awards to her name and serves as a great inspiration to the especially abled community. Now let's see part 2. We know that it is about Bismillah Khan as well as the origin of Shehnai. In this part, my dear students, we will also come to know how Shehnai came into existence, means this musical instrument. See, it was Bismillah Khan who popularized this instrument and took it to the world stage. Earlier it was not that much famous. Now he broke the myth of Shehnai not being capable to create independent tunes. Means before this, you can see the power of the Shehnai was underestimated. Now he came from a family of musicians. Means Bismillah Khan belongs to a family of musicians. So it can be said that it was his innovation. Now further, Bismillah Khan had a very secular upbringing, and he grew up practicing on the banks of the river Ganga. Means like जैसे हम Indians rough and tough life जीते हैं, and some of us are not that much pampered when we were brought up, no. So Bismillah Khan was also one of them, and वो गंगा के किनारे बैठकर अपनी प्रैक्टिस क्या करते थे म्यूजिक की. Now then he went to the mosque as well as the temple also. After achieving immense success, he was awarded various titles also. And he is also a recipient of the highest civilian award of India, and that is the Bharat Ratna. My dear student, this you should keep in mind this point, that he was awarded with the highest civilian award in India, and that is the Bharat Ratna. Now, in addition to that, he has won all the 3 awards like Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri and Padma Vibhushan. Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri and Padma Vibhushan. So, interestingly, he was the first person to be invited to play Shehnai at the Red Fort in 1947, at the time of our independence, while greeting independent India. Means like कि इंडिया की जब हम इंडिपेंडेंट हुए थे, तो मीन्स हमारा जो कल्चर है, क्लासिकल म्यूजिक भी समवेयर इट वाज फ्लोरिशिंग. Most importantly, he represented India on the international stage as well, and an auditorium in Tehran is also by his name, means Bismillah Khan. Moreover, despite many opportunities, Bismillah Khan never left his hometown, that is Varanasi, and he dedicated his life to music and passed away in 2006. So my dear students, Bismillah Khan was one of that Indian who did not run behind the name, fame and success. Although he was talented, but he did not leave his native place, his motherland, and even then success came to him actually. So my dear students, I think the story is clear to all of you. If you have any doubt, you may go through the video once more. And now you are supposed to answer some of the questions here in the comment section, just to have an idea that how much do you know about the story. And until the next video, keep learning and be safe. Thank you.